Hello and welcome to MJ Studies. Today we will discuss about AutoScaling, AWS AutoScaling. So first we will check what is AWS AutoScaling. AWS AutoScaling monitors your applications and automatically adjusts the capacity to maintain steady, predictable performance at the lowest possible cost. Using AWS AutoScaling, it's easy to set up application scaling for multiple resources across multiple services in minutes. Now, what is the advantage of AWS Autoscaling? When you use Amazon EC2 Autoscaling, your applications gain the following benefits: better fault tolerance. Amazon EC2 Autoscaling can detect when an instance is unhealthy, terminate it, and launch an instance to replace it. You can also configure Amazon EC2 Autoscaling to use multiple availability zones. Now we'll check that how we can create auto scaling. So first, to create auto scaling, we need to go to EC2. As you see in my recent view, EC2 is available. So I click on EC2. Once I go at the EC2 dashboard, you found at the last of the left side toolbar, you found a auto scaling group. So by clicking on auto scaling, you get to the auto scaling page. Now to create auto scaling, just click on create auto scaling. Here we will give the name as AutoScaling MJ Study. Now here it will ask us for launch template and a launch configuration. Either you use launch configuration or you use launch template. As you know that we'll created launch template and launch configuration in our previous video. So we'll go for that launch template which we created in our previous video, MJ Study. Now along with this launch template, you will get so many options that you can choose either version, that which version of this launch template you want to use. You can go for AMI and all those whatsoever configuration is done with this launch template. All the information come to you as like a summary. Now just click on the next. Here you can go for VPC. If you have another VPC rather than default, then you can choose that VPC. You can also select availability zone. So I am selecting availability zone. Now after selecting availability zone, here you will find the details of instance type. So by launch template, we already set up our instance type and all the details. Now by clicking on next, you will find that if we have any load balancer which we need to attach, then we can use the existing load balancer or create new load balancer. But as of now, we will proceed with no load balancer. Now here we are going for EC2 EC2 auto scaling. So EC2 is by default selected. If we select for load balancer, then here we need to select ELB also for health check purpose. So here we'll go for the time. So we'll increase and decrease the period. It's 300 seconds means 5 minutes. So we'll go with 60 seconds means 1 minute. Now here we'll enhance the we'll enable the monitoring for auto scaling and all the instance warm up and all this activity. Now here group size. In the group size, you found the desired capacity, minimum capacity and maximum capacity. So desired capacity is the capacity at which at any cost the availability of that much instance is in your EC2 dashboard. Minimum capacity, it means the minimum amount of instance should be present over there. Now maximum, that up till what amount of instances the auto scaling increased. So here we'll choose 111. Either we can choose maximum to 2, 3, 4. But as you notice, the desired capacity and minimum capacity should be same. Now we'll go for scaling policy. If you have any tracking policy or anything you want to check with CloudWatch alarm, then you can select over here, but I am selecting none. Now by this add notification, you can select the SNS topic if you created and add the notification for any action performed, either launch, terminate, fail to launch, fail to terminate. Any of the action, you can create a notification add to your respective SNS topic. Now by this you can add a tag. So I am adding tag as name and value as MJ Study. Now next, here you can summarize all the things, that all the configurations are properly configured and all the things are correctly placed or not. Once you are done with this checking, you can just click on create auto scaling group. Once you come up with once you go to this, you found that MJ Study created successfully. It means auto scaling created successfully. Here we found so many applications. Yeah, we'll refresh this once the Yeah, here you found that all the things are updated successfully. Now here you can check for the details of auto scaling. In the activity you found that the instance launching a new EC2 instance. So we'll go to EC2 instance. In the management console we are checking for running instance, and we found that there is only one running instance which is recently created. Yeah, is the instance is running. Now we can check for the action if we created any scheduled policy, any CloudWatch alarm, so we can manage from here. Here is the instance which is created recently. It's in healthy state. As you see here, instance management, monitoring. This is the monitoring for auto scaling group, and here you can find the monitoring for EC2 instance monitoring which is created by auto scaling. Now instance refresh. If we edit the instance in the instance refresh, then we'll refresh the instance. Here we added the desired capacity as a 0 and minimum capacity as a 0. As I told you that both the values are same, so I'll just change the desired capacity as a 0 but minimum as a 1. So you'll found that I found one error message, one or more required field are missing information or have an invalid value. So what I need to do, I need to make minimum capacity also 0. So I'll update now. Now it won't show any error. Now when I check in the activity, you found that the instance is terminating. Instance goes to terminating state. Just a second. Yeah, it shows successful. Now the instance goes to, check this, the termination of EC2 instance, this is in progress. As we show, the instance goes to shutdown state. So the capacity is in a we can manage capacity according to our use, that what number of capacities we want, what number of instance we want according to the time. Yeah, thank you for watching this video, and if you have any doubt, feel free to comment below. Please like, share and subscribe MJ Studies. Goodbye.